amigos, and welcome to episode 26 of La Resurreccion. Now, firstly, I just want to throw a disclaimer out there. The audio quality may not be as good as we're used to, just because I'm back from uni now, so I'm back to recording videos in my garage. I've got a slightly better microphone. Hopefully you will have noticed that between now and Christmas, but yeah, I'm in the garage, so the acoustics and everything might not be too pleasant on the ear. I do apologise. I'll try and find the best place to record, but when there's people around, then it's a bit difficult to get some space. But anyway, enough of that. We're here for Football Manager. We're here for Malaga. Things have gone well since we've been knocked out of the Champions League, it has to be said. If we have a quick look at form, only a few games played. After our 0-0 to Girona, we then beat Celta Vigo 1-0, a 92nd minute winner from Danny Pacheco. It was one of those games where we were on top, but just didn't look like we were going to break through. But thankfully, Pacheco scored in the 92nd minute. We then drew 0-0 away at Atletico Madrid. They were the better team, definitely, but we really stopped them from having any decent chances. A really good defensive performance, as you can see, a number of the back five on a +7 rating. And then in our most recent game, we smashed Granada 5-1. It was all done by half-time. Michael Santos, who had been on a bit of a drought, grabbed a goal in the first minute. Granada replied just 3 minutes later, and I thought, what game this is going to be. Guendouzi scored his first goal for the club. Santos grabbed another. Renato Santos scored, so it was 4-1 by 20 minutes gone. And Pacheco just put the cherry on the icing on the cake to make it 5-1, as you can see. A fantastic team performance. So today, Valladolid and Las Palmas in the league. We have had a couple of England games, just the start of our World Cup qualifying campaign. We beat Azerbaijan 6-0, I think, and Gibraltar 4-0, so nothing really important there. If you have a look at the Liga table, Sevilla have slipped up. Everyone's on an even playing field now. Everyone played 31 games, and we are vitally 1 point in front of Sevilla. We have got Sevilla to play last game of the season. I think that'll be next episode. I believe it is a Barca-Sevilla episode, so that'll be a tasty one. I think we've got to play Real Madrid in between now and then as well. One thing I did notice from our league position is that we've only lost 4 games this season, which is better than Barcelona. Obviously a lot of draws in there, but even so, to only lose 4 games this season is massive, and just really, really impressed. With 5 points clear of Sociedad, 6 points clear of Levante, so we still have a bit of a healthy gap, but as I said, we've got a tough few there, you can see, Madrid, Barca, Sevilla. So in these next 4 games, we need to pick up as many points as possible just to give ourselves the best possible chance of finishing in those Europa League, potentially Champions League spots. If we have a look at the team then to take on Valladolid today, I believe, I picked this team last night, I believe we are unchanged from the team that disposed of Granada. A couple of people were knocked. Sampaio's had injections to get him through today's game. Santos picked up a slight knock as well, but they're capable of playing, and because the team played so well, I don't want to change it too much. Wilfred Boney finally back on the bench as well, which is really good to see. So, we've been in good form. Hopefully we can continue it in this game. So another square pitch, not quite a chode pitch, but the game is underway nonetheless. We are in our black kit today. It's 1p. Goes in an early run, but it's cut out. Yeah. Valladolid, they're struggling in the table. They do have some good players. The likes of Boya Mayoral. Pacheco, free kick, just bends it wide. But yeah, Boya Mayoral. They've got Joaquin, Daniele Verde as well. Even Dominic Iorfa in this. Unexpected. But yeah, they're a decent side. Okay, corner, Renato Santos whips it in, can't be the first man, only as far as Guendouzi. He'll have a strike, and he puts it in the top corner. What a goal from Matteo Guendouzi. It took him a while to settle in at Malaga, it has to be said. But in the past few games, he started to find form, and he started to find the back of the net as well. Control, I thought he would have taken the shot on earlier, but nevertheless, he's got one away, put it in the top corner, keeper unmoved. And probably we've had the better of the opening half an hour, and we take the lead. Half time at Valladolid, nothing else happened after the Guendouzi goal. But yeah, just a professional job really. I said to the boys, no complacency. We might be having the better of the game, but job isn't done yet. Corner, Renato Santos whips one in all the way to the back stick, but no one tries to challenge and the keeper collects easily. Just under 10 minutes to go. We have made a change. Sampaio had his injections, but he's looking knackered, so we brought on Gideon Young. That's a great tackle from Sanchez, and now we can counter. We've got men over. Santos plays it into the other Santos. Juan P. 8th goal of the season for Juan P. I don't know why I called Michael Santos the other Santos. I was trying to keep up with play and my brain couldn't keep up. But as we see the replay, a lovely break, 4-on-3 arguably. A lovely slip ball through from Michael Santos, Juan P. First time. Again, the keeper unmoved. And I think that should put today's game beyond doubt. One more chance perhaps. Falls as far as Sanchez. And he have a long distance shot. Goes by his man. His shot is straight at Masip in goal. And now Canos. Can they break? We've got more men back here. Boya Mayoral. Great save by Vogo. We highlighted Mayoral as a good player at the start of the game. Could have arguably done better with that chance. Nolito with a corner. All the way to the back. Alcaraz. It's blocked, but it'll get another bite of the cherry. It might fizzle out. He gives the ball away to Pacheco. And if he could have released Michael Santos. We could have been one-on-one there. He does play Michael Santos now. He's got men over. Can he get the ball across? He can't. Corner. Nolito swings in. Joaquin. And Vogo is there to collect that, though. Plays it short to Gideon Young. Launches one forward to Michael Santos. And he's in behind. If he's got the pace to get behind, Santos' shot is pretty tame. And Jordi Masip will collect fairly easily. Just under a minute to go. We start with a free kick in our own box. But I can't imagine much coming of this. Maybe we can carve out one more chance. Pacheco going on his own. Tries to find Renato Santos out in the wing. But his ball's cut out. We just need to retain possession now. Keep hold of the ball. And we do that very nicely. Santos out to Rocha. And again, just keeping the ball very nicely. Keeping it away from Valladolid. Guendouzi with a long range shot. That's easy for Masip. But only a few seconds remain. And that is going to be that. A very comfortable 2-0 win it was in the end, to be fair. A very professional job. Again, they're not doing brilliantly this season, Valladolid. But as we said, all the points are very important. So we have Las Palmas next. They are rock bottom of La Liga. So hopefully that'll be another win. We move 4 points clear of Sevilla. So even if they win their game in hand, they still won't be able to catch us. So yeah, I will join you for the Las Palmas game. Okay, game day number 2, and we are completely unchanged. I will run through the team once again. We do have Roland back from injury as well. He's on the bench. He broke his wrist. So yeah, good to see him back on the bench. But yeah, and Vogo in goal, Rocha at right back, Sampaio, Alvaro and Hermes, Sanchez and Guendouzi, Renato Santos on the right, Pacheco on the left, Juan P and Santos up top. Now as I read that out, I don't think I read that out previously, but you know the team by now, hopefully. Yeah, this is pretty much a first choice 11. The only maybe one I wouldn't say is Renato Santos. Is probably second fiddle to Kiko when he's fit, maybe. Although they're quite interchangeable, because Kiko can be quite hit and miss, really. And probably Wilfred Boney up top as well, as opposed to Santos. I felt really bad for Boney, because he was starting to have a really good season, and then got that really bad injury. It would have been nice to see how a full season under his belt would have gone. But nevertheless, we've got him back for the last few games now. Away at Las Palmas, bottom of the league. We're in our black kit again. Come on, the boys. Well, that was a pants first half. I would have sworn, but I am family friendly, so I'll keep it clean. We can still win this one, boys. It's stupid, really, that we played fairly well against the team 16th for the team that are rock bottom. Absolutely naff all. Wilfred might get the call. We might have to come on. We'll have to wait and see how the opening few minutes of the second half pans out, and we might have a chance. It's probably the first highlight of the game. I think it is. Juan P back to Hermes. It's Juan P, Sanchez again. Guendouzi now. Santos got Rocha on the overlap and he finds him. Ball in, Michael Santos. I don't think we'll be needing Wilfred Boney just yet. Michael Santos grabs his 10th goal of the season, and hopefully that half-time tea talk has woken them up a little bit. But yeah, Guendouzi, Santos, a good little reverse ball. Rocha, good ball into the near post. Santos attacks it well, and he grabs his 10th goal of the season. A good start to the second half, and there might be more to come. Hermes Juan P back to the left back now, swings in to more clears it only as far as Alvaro, up to Guendouzi, Sanchez, Juan P. Hermes free on the left, can he get a ball in? He does. Santos attacks it, and Raul, the keeper, just about manages to keep it out. And we've had a cracking start to this second half. Las Palmas might have a chance. David, oh, his header hits the post, and Vogo made a bit of a hash of it, it looked like, but Rocha scrambles it away, and a warning sign from Las Palmas. But Rocha with the throw, Juan P. He's got Sanchez in the middle, goes back to Guendouzi instead. Juan P. up to Michael Santos. Good ball out to Hermes. Can he get across in? He does. Can't be the first man. Juan P. leathers one though. The keeper cannot keep it out. Too much power on the shot. My word, Santos is a lovely floated ball over to the left back, Hermes, it has to be said. The cross is poor though, can't be the first man. Pacheco nods it down to Juan P. One touch, absolutely leathers one. The keeper at 6s and 7s. It hits the back of the net and we get a 2-0 advantage. Chance potentially for Las Palmas, as looks like there's been a foul off the ball, and Marcus Rocha, hang on, I want to see hang on, what's going on here? I want to see this again. Hang on, let me just deal with this first. Right, sorry about that. We had to Lemos free kick. Well, he stuck it in the back of the net. This has been a terrible couple of minutes for us. I want to see this red card again though. We've had to sacrifice Renato Santos. We've brought on Gideon Young just to go at the back, and we've tried to sort of shut them out a bit. But I just want to see what's gone on here. So look at number 2. So yeah, it looks like there was just an off the ball incident. I'm guessing he's absolutely flattened him, and he's got sent off for it. Well, hopefully that won't come back to bite us. But yeah, Gideon Young on. Just dropped a midfielder out, hopefully to shore things up. Might be a nervy few final minutes in this game. Only a few seconds to go now. Nothing came after their goal. No highlights whatsoever. We managed to hang on to the win. No thanks to Marcus Rocha. But well done, boys. A good win. A really important 5 minutes after half time is what saw us through. Disappointed in Rocha that something stupid has managed to get him sent off. But 2 wins from 2. I could never scoff at that. If you have a look, we haven't played a game more than most of the teams around us. Only 4 points up behind Atletico now, but they have got a game in hand, so you'd imagine they'll stretch that lead. Again, we open up a 4-point gap to Sevilla. 11 points, more importantly, to Levante. Sociedad do have a game in hand, but again, stretch that lead. So it looks like European qualification is more than likely going to be ours unless we have a monumental collapse. But I think we'll just come back for the last 2 games of the season. I know we've got Madrid in there, but that episode a few days ago when we showed like Madrid 3 games of 4, I feel like we've had enough Real Madrid for a while. So we'll just come back for the Barca and Sevilla games. Obviously, the Sevilla game will probably be very decisive in who goes into what competition. But that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I certainly have. If you have, please drop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for more. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.